Studies show highly creative PPI runs a higher risk of depression, schizophrenia, and bipolar disorders. Now, this is the link between creativity and mental health, according to Philip Perry on bigthink.com. So they're constantly in that creative mode. But now we have to ask that question: is are we getting the right treatment to process these mental disorders? Okay, is the treatment being applied to us in the right manner to help us, process what's going on within? Okay, so again, my question is: are people suffering from a mental illness not being stimulated creatively to reduce their mental illness? What are their creative interests? Are they given space to have that creative thinking? You know what I mean? Or are they repeating the same process? Or they're not dealing with an emotional problem and it's not being processed in their way of thinking. So we already know that creative crafts or spaces are available for one to the home into their inner creative. Forbes.com has says a creative act such as crafting can help focus the mind and has even been compared to meditation due to its calming effects on the brain and body. So we're going into stimulus mode. Yeah, so we can use art to stimulate the mind, which has already been proven. You can find this research on Forbes.com. Okay, that applying certain creative arts and methods can actually help us process our conflict. Okay, again, creativity reduces anxiety, depression, stress, and helps process trauma. Okay, according to lifelab.psychologist.com, being creative gives us an opportunity to explore new ideas and introduce new ways of thinking, along with problem solving. And that's according to lifelab.psychologist.com. So again, this research is out there for you people to see this, and I pose the question again: are we being creatively stimulated in this modern society? Are we being able to process our past traumas in a creative way? In a creative way, do we have to take the creative arts industry and certain methods and templates and sciences even to help others process their mental health conditions or mental health imbalance or emotional imbalance? So this is why I've built ATS Creative Academy, because I look at these spectrums, being in the behavioral and pastoral background for a while and being in the creative arts industry, both within music and film and documentary making. So yeah, if we look at all of these perspectives, like we can see this in our celebrities, with some of the celebrities we see, like for example, God bless her soul, Amy Winehouse. She was indeed a creative, in the creative arts entertainment industry, and who is in fact a perfect example of what Philip Perry's study was about. Do you know what I mean? And Philip Perry, studies show highly creative people, run a higher risk of depression, schizophrenia, bipolar disorders. Now, we could take Amy Winehouse. She was very much indeed a creative from the creative arts industry, and made plenty of hits. She had very much top charter hits. She was very quirky, a strange personality, but at the same time, she was known for drug taking, self-harming, and almost to the point of suicide, as she died of alcohol poisoning. She's also openly admitted she suffered from manic depression, which is an extreme order which in turn affects mood swings. Now, Amy Winehouse, definitely from the entertainment industry. My question again is, taking Amy Winehouse as an example, was she creatively imbalanced, where all her creative needs met as a creative, and a creative thinker. Bringing the notion of lifelabspsychologist.com, being a creative gives us the opportunity to explore new ideas and new ways of thinking. Knowing that Amy Winehouse was a creative person, being in a record label, we can often get tied to recording contracts which hinder and create barriers actually for artists, and it can hinder their creative thinking. So taking notion from Fords.com, creativity reduces anxiety, depression, stress, and helps process trauma. Was Amy Winehouse given the right creative treatment to process her past life trauma? So, that's a question, isn't it? Was she given the right creative treatment to process her life past trauma? I mean, we see by her music, you know, she released a lot of emotions through her music, her story. But did she process the trauma? Was she given the right tools? Or was she given the basic format of psychology? You know, the words that they use to diagnose Amy Winehouse or to find a solution for Amy Winehouse. Maybe we need more creative treatment to reduce the mental health, because right now it seems like creativity is both the cause from the studies and the evidence that I've presented to you today, is both the cause and the solution. So in society, I think we need to be given the space to have more creative thinking to enhance ourselves as individuals. So this is where my study is going. So shall we as society start looking at methods and templates we use in our creative industries to help others with their mental imbalances? For example, using story templates we use in film and turn our feelings and emotions into characters to help us process the trauma which we have been inflicted. Okay, so to kind of conclude and bring this to an end, because I don't want to kind of bore you guys, but this is the theories and things that I've been working on personally from my research, and I just wanted to share with you guys, and let me know what your thoughts are. So to conclude, according to all of which I've just stated, with creativity, the link between creativity and mental health, with it both being a cause and maybe a solution for mental health, mental imbalance, emotional imbalance in today's society. Can we use it as a tool to help us process past trauma and also heal over the past trauma? Okay, because my answer is yes, but studies are still in the process and yet to be proven. But there is definitely apparent evidence which proves there is a direct link between mental health and creativity. My thoughts are, if we can use creative arts to help others to process their trauma in a creative way, this may reduce mental imbalances within our communities as we are enhancing their creative thinking. According to psychologist Scott Barry, the entire creative process, from preparation to incubation to illumination to verification, consists of many interactive cognitive processes, both on the subconscious and conscious level, meaning we use our entire brain throughout every stage and processes of our creative way of thinking and projects, from idea to the finishing product, which I've stated to you guys before. So maybe we need to use these processes to assist with some of our mental health related issues within our community. The above study of mental health and creativity, it connects all the worlds in my eyes. If we can do this, maybe we can reduce the amount of emotional imbalances and mental imbalances that we're facing in today's society. So again, this is Jar Nubis Aquari, aka Jar Reds. Some of you know me as my former name, Justin. I'm over and out. This is what I present to you on this podcast today. So yeah, man, I wish you all a good day, a good week, a good month. And I know 2020 was kind of funny, but yeah, keep your creative thinking going on, because we're all creatives, and I want everyone to get in touch with their inner creative. Jean Nubis Aquari. out.